All right, man, we got a real rap legend, pioneer on the podcast today.
Yeah.
Rio Da Yung Og. How we feeling? How we doing?
I'm feeling good, man. We in the Bay right now. It's like, it's a surreal moment for me right now.
Project about to drop tonight?
Project dropped tonight. Put a lot into this project, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. I mean, what do you think makes this different from the other ones?
Because it was actually, like, structured, you know what I'm saying? Like, all the other tapes I done dropped been, like, EPs, just little quick stuff. But this, we done changed the track list, like, 5 times, you know what I'm saying? We've been going through the songs. I probably recorded, like, 600 songs since I've been home. So this is, like, a special 20 songs for me.
How the hell do you pick?
That's what it'd be hard, but, you know, at some point it's just like, I kind of let the people around me pick this one, you know what I'm saying? Because I ain't really want to, if it was up to me, I'd have put every song on that, you know what I'm saying? But I wanted to get a different outlook, like, from the people around me. It's going to be special.
And did you always have the name locked in for a while? Or?
Yeah, I had that name. I think I came up with that name when I was in prison. When we did the F tape, matter of fact, when I was in prison, it was supposed to be the Flint, but I said I was gonna wait, you know what I'm saying, and make it bigger, because that was just like an EP. So we made it an album, because it's like, it's a meaning behind it, like feeling like I'm not through. Mm-hmm. Like I'm feeling like I'm not through the door yet in the industry, but I'm also feeling like I'm not done, you know what I'm saying? So it's like feeling like I'm not through. Like,
there's a lot, there's double meanings.
Yeah. And then Flint, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, man,
so
I feel that.
Everybody think I'm from Detroit, so it's like this finna put the icing on the cake and show them that we from Flint. Like, I love Detroit, but we not from Detroit, we from Flint.
See, man, I relate to that a lot because I'm from Sacramento.
Yeah.
And they like to say we're the Bay Area.
Yeah.
We're like an hour and a half away, but really it's like, no, man, I'm from Sac. No one from Sac ever says we're from the Bay Area, but out-of-towners or people from, you know, even LA be like, oh, you're from Sac, you're from part of the Bay. So I definitely understand how that feeling is.
Yeah, like I ain't understand it till I went to prison, because I was locked up in Arkansas with a lot of dudes from Texas, and Houston and Dallas was like completely different, and I got to see it from the outside. Like, that's how people look, because I thought Texas was Texas, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, but when you meet somebody that, like, and you get to see it, like, nah, it's like kind of a different culture, you know what I'm saying? Even though it's an hour away, it's different. Like, an hour can make a big difference.
Yeah, so what are some of those differences between Flint and Detroit?
It's like,
because really at the end of the day too, just like I'm from Sac and the Bay, we're pretty much the same.
Yeah.
You know, but on like a micro level, there are these little differences.
Yeah.
What would you say some are for Flint?
I think it's like, growing up, like, because when I was growing up, Detroit and Flint didn't get along. Like, it was like Detroit people is, like, this not being disrespectful now, but Detroit people is more arrogant, if I could say, because they got, like, a big city, you know what I'm saying? They got casinos and good malls you can go to, good food. Flint is basically like one hood in Detroit, my whole city. Our whole city is like a hood, so it's like we don't have malls and casinos and a beautiful downtown and just stuff to do. So, like, we go to Detroit to, like, have fun or, you know, catch a break, but it's more like grimy, you know what I'm saying? It's like kind of like you gonna eat or starve. And, like, Detroit like that too in a way, but it's so big that they got good parts too. Because there's like 1 million plus people in Detroit. It's only 70,000 people in Flint. So it's like, it's a little more gritty, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I definitely relate to that. Just like I said, because growing up in Sac, we'd have to go to Frisco, we'd have to go to the city to have, you know, some fun, or, you know, there's a lot bigger ecosystem when it comes to just the business, the money, you know, the music.
Yeah.
So I definitely feel that. Was there ever like a music ecosystem in Flint until you?
Yeah, it was, but, like, I think it had died down because we had the Dayton family, you know what I'm saying? They was big back in the 90s. We had MC Breed, but this was back in the 90s, and, like, after they kind of went down, Like it was nothing. Like it was Detroit. You know what I'm saying? Like we used to listen to all Detroit music, and Detroit artists didn't listen to Flint artists. You know what I'm saying? So when I started rapping, it kind of wedged them together because everybody thought I was from the east side of Detroit because I was with Peasy. So like once they figured it out, it kind of gave Flint its own scene. So now we got the YNJ and the BFB Pac-Man and the Crispy Life Kid, and like we got our own sound now. And it's like before I started rapping, it really wasn't no music culture in Flint. Like it was Detroit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no. What were you listening to growing up in Flint?
Growing up, I used to listen to 50 Cent, Lil Wayne, Young Jeezy, Gucci Mane, like stuff like that. I never really listened to Michigan music. I still don't really listen to Michigan music a lot today. Like, I listen to down south music more than anything. But growing up, it was more so like just industry. Like, I used to love 50 Cent and like Lil Wayne, Gucci Mane. I used to like love Gucci Mane growing up. That was probably my favorite rapper growing up.
Not really any Bay Area though, because you know there's that Bay Area Detroit connection.
Yeah.
You know,
see, I didn't figure that out till I started rapping. That like they say, the Bay and Michigan is like cousins. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I hear it like, but we wasn't listening to Bay artists back growing up. Like never. I knew who like, cause Too Short from the Bay, ain't he? E40.
For sure.
Like, yeah, we knew who they was, but we didn't listen to it. But once I started rapping, and people were saying it, I started hearing it, like, cause our beat selection like the same, and it's like, it's kind of the same in a way as far as the music part. Like, I don't know how or why, cause it's so far apart, but it is.
So, what was your childhood like growing up in Flint?
It was cool. Like in the beginning, like growing up, it was cool. Like, you know, my mom, she did her best. I got two little siblings like that lived in the house with us, so it was three of us and my mom. But she did her best. Like we didn't have a lot, but you know, we was maintaining. Like it was. For the like growing up where we grew up at, it was cool, you know what I'm saying? Like we weren't overprivileged. Like but it wasn't poverty, it was like mid. Cause like, you know, the economy changed so much. Like back when I was a kid, like I remember when stuff was cheap and I can get Jordans and all that, but that had dwindled down as I was growing up. And it was more so like you gotta fend for yourself, for your wants, you know what I'm saying? My mama made sure we had our needs though, roof over our head. But like growing up, it was kind of like harder.
No, I mean, just doing some research for this interview, it sounds like your childhood was a bit rougher than normal.
Yeah, but like it took me to like, cause I didn't used to use the internet or nothing before I made music. So it took me being on the internet and seeing and just meeting people from other places and seeing like, cause at first to me it was normal, you know what I'm saying? But it was hard. But growing up it didn't feel hard, it just felt normal, like with the death and people going to jail and just so much stuff happening. Cause our city's so small, like you don't miss nothing. So it's like, growing up, it didn't seem hard, but when I got older and seeing that life was actually not like this, it was like, you know, it made me see it like it, you know, it was a little hard. But
I mean, on top of that, just based on your personal story, is it true you are adopted?
Yeah.
And you found that out later on?
Yeah.
So having to deal with not only the hardships of, you know, the neighborhood or, you know, dealing with that, and then also going through a traumatic event by burning your face at 12 years old.
Yeah.
Like, that's why I'm just like, damn, bro, you got like a comic book superhero type story, like origin, where I'm just like, he's gone through so much shit and powered through it and still became a real GOAT in this fucking rap game, bro.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. That still be kind of, yeah. Even like when I got older and I just had to go through what I went through as far as like going to prison. Like I was never the kid that went to jail a lot or got in trouble. Like, I was a cool kid. Like, I wasn't into too much, but I ended up going to prison for a legal gun. And it was kind of, like, weird to me because everybody I knew that went to prison, it was for, like, it was really just guns and drugs, but it was more so guns. But it was, like, illegal guns, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when I got old enough to purchase a legal gun, I thought I was good. And I ended up getting indicted right after. And like, most people, like, I never met nobody personally from my city that, like, got 5 years for their first gun, you know what I'm saying? Like, I done seen people get caught with multiple guns and because Michigan had, like, a program called the HIDA. So if you get caught on any, like, serious felony before you 25, they give you a chance to get it off your record with, like, a year of probation. So growing up, that's what we used to know. Like, if you get caught with a gun, you gonna get HIDA, you ain't going to prison. So when I got my legal gun, prison was the last thing on my mind because I only seen people go to prison for guns. That was like a curveball, like, but I guess it was like necessary, you know what I'm saying? I had to go through it.
You think it was the notoriety from the music that made the prosecutor try to really put you down for a while? Because the judge wasn't really...
Yeah, my judge was cool. Really, though, I wasn't making music really when I got indicted, honestly. I didn't start making music publicly until after I caught my case. Like, when I caught my case, I was nobody. Like, you know, I didn't have no internet or nothing. So, like, when I got indicted, they put me on house arrest. And my cousin Will brought the studio to my house, and I just started rapping in there.
Yeah, so is the story true about that? He came in trying to sell it for $400 and you guys bought it? Or he bought it out somewhere?
That was at E-House. We had bought a studio at E-House. This was before this. And, like, I had already been rapping for years, so I knew how to rap.
But just not recording it? Or
Yeah, I was recording it, but I just wasn't releasing it. Like, I used to just keep it, I wouldn't even get it sent to me. I'd just record something at the studio and just listen to it there and leave. And never thought much of it. So we bought a studio when I was hanging with Lil E and them, because I met them after I was grown. I already knew how to rap. They didn't. So I used to kind of be faster than everybody and, like, kind of teaching them, like, do it like this. But I had already been rapping, you know what I'm saying? I had made songs and, like, I never did a video, but I used to just make songs and just let my people hear them and then throw them away.
Do you remember the first time you recorded? And how old were you?
Honestly, it's gonna be funny. The first time I ever recorded, I was with my homeboy. His name Woody. He got 30 years when we was 17 in the state prison for killing a dude who raised us on the block. But me and him had made a song on a karaoke, like, remember the radios? They got the tape and they had like a mic on them. We made a song. I don't even remember how we did it or how we was able to put a beat, but we made a song. This was before I burnt myself, so I was probably 10 or 11, and we put it on the tape. And I never forget, I had put it in my mama's car. We was sitting in the driveway listening to it, and we was cussing and stuff. My mama's boyfriend heard it and told my mom, and they took the tape. But this was like 20 years ago, you know what I'm saying?
No, that's crazy. I didn't...
Like, now that I'm older and think about it, I'm like, how did we even understand how to put the words on the beat? And because, like, nobody taught us. Like, we just did it. And after that, my cousin Will, my cousin Track Shine that make beats, they had studio forever. Because, like, Will used to rap. A lot of people don't know that. My manager, he used to rap. Right? And, like, I go over their house and they record. So I probably recorded my first real song in a like with a studio equipment probably when I was 14 or 13.
Wow, I had no idea it was that early.
Yeah.
And were you paying for the studio time?
Nah. They had it at the house. So it was like, because my cousin made beats. We used to record on Fruity Loops. She made beats. Like we used to just have fun, you know. She rap, we'll rap. Like I remember it was a time we did a song. It was probably like 8 people on there. I was the only kid though. Everybody else was grown, and I rap better than everybody on the song. And Will used to tell me like, man,
you got some shit.
Yeah, but I never used to want to listen. Like Will used to beg me to rap. Like when I was like 16, I used to just blow it off. Like, man, I don't want to do that.
Did you always have the same style and flow, or did you kind of have to find that?
Yeah, because I done listened to, like, it's a song I recorded probably, I say like 12 or 13 years ago. And if you hear it, you would think I recorded it like recently. Like, minus the quality, because the quality probably wasn't as good as today. But the stuff I was saying, like, it's like the same. That's why I be like, a lot of people don't know, like, I've been rapping like this forever. Like, almost 20 years now.
Some of the shit you say is like on some genius level type shit. How long does it take you to come up with some of this? Is it just supernatural, or do you have to like get a reference from something and note it down for later, or it's just all off the top?
Yeah, like it usually, it don't never take me longer than 20 minutes to make a song, no matter how good it is or bad. Like, cause it's just, I think fast, you know what I'm saying, and like, I'm smarter than a lot of people think. Because, you know, for my image and the stuff I talk about, people just think but they don't know that, like, I'm actually, like, an avid reader. Like, I don't read books or nothing, but, like, when I was a kid, I used to read a lot. Like, I was probably 7 years old, and I never forget I had read a 6th grade level book for the Board of Education. When I was little, I thought it was the President of the United States. We went in like a courtroom setting, it was a bunch of people, and they end up skipping me like 4 grades. I didn't have to go to school for years. Like they bought me a Mocha Trail car, and I used to just play with a toy car. I was going to school for like daycare.
Okay.
For my mama to go to work, but I never had to do work because I was advanced. And they ended up putting me in a challenge program at this school that you only could go to if you live in the area or you upstairs in the challenge program. So I was upstairs. It was like Chinese people in my class and spoiled people. And I was the only one from the hood. But I didn't do nothing for the rest of my school career because I felt like I was smart. Like,
Did you end up graduating?
No.
Damn.
I ain't. But I ended up going to college though on my own because my mom used to tell me like you gotta have something. Like I didn't get no GED. Like when it was time for me to graduate, I only had like 1 credit or something. Like so because I just used to go to school and go to sleep and just joke off because I felt like I already knew the work. But I ended up, when I got 18, I ended up going to college. I went to college for criminal justice.
Real shit.
I went to 3 different colleges, and I ended up getting my diploma. I didn't get no high school diploma. I got a GED. Yeah, I got my GED on my own. Then I went to college for a while, but I don't know what happened. Like I just stopped going.
So when do you start taking the music seriously? Like what's the time frame between recording those songs with the everyone in the living room to actually like wanting to post it?
I say after I got in trouble, because when I got indicted, well, right before I got indicted, I was kind of taking it a little serious because Peasy, I had met Peasy right before I got indicted, and we used to listen to Peasy. Like we looked up to Team Eastside, and so when he got to liking it to me, it kind of motivated me because I'm like, if he like it, like, because I never thought that like people like that's rapping to like it. And he was posting me on his Instagram, and people used to be like, he used to always call me like, man, everybody want me to send him that song. And I had ended up dropping a video, and he like everywhere he go in Detroit, people listening to it. They thought I was from Detroit.
What song was it?
It was
Not Two-Faced?
No, this was before that. We had did a song. Me and my homeboy, he locked up. His name, Bareface KD. We had did a song, in the video like in 2018. And KD knew Peasy, so he let Peasy hear the song, and he just kept listening to it. Then he ended up calling me one day, reached out to me and said he wanted to do a song with me. So me, Peasy, and my brother Louis Ray did a song called Can't Play. It was a video we shot a long time ago. And after that, it was like, you gotta rap, you know what I'm saying? But I still wasn't taking it serious up until...
Why not, though?
It was more so I wasn't comfortable. So I used to be like, I was just becoming grown, and I had a baby on the way. My son was like a baby. He was probably 6 months. And I used to just be like, man, I don't want to go to this, because like the studio costs, the video costs. I'm like, man, I ain't got no money to do nothing. So I don't want to be gone all day and come home with nothing but a song. So I used to be trying to work or do whatever I can to make money. And that was my focus. I was like, if I can't make money off it, I don't want to do it. And that's where Will came in, that like you can make money if you do it right and just do it.
It was someone's sister was making money?
My cousin.
Okay.
Which is Will's wife.
Okay.
My manager.
And she kind of was saying like, look, I got these little distro checks, and then you should...
She used to get little checks, and I'm like, damn, so what you got to do for it? She's like, I just drop it.
And your numbers were going way crazier, huh?
Like when I first dropped, my numbers was like...
See, that's what I'm saying, man.
10 times higher.
I feel like before you had to go sit down, like, bro, people knew you, bro. Like, was it 2020? You came by No Jumper for the interview. Yeah. I used to work there. Yeah, that was so I was there that day.
You was?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm like, bro, you've been doing this shit at a high level for a while now.
Yeah, we 6 years in now. But I still feel like it's like the beginning of my career. Like, I don't feel like I did nothing, because I started rapping. I got indicted, started rapping, and I was on house arrest for 2 years. Then I went to prison for 4 years. So it was like, this is my first time being free since I started rapping. When I was out, I couldn't do much. I couldn't leave the Eastern District of Michigan. I couldn't do shows. Like, I couldn't do nothing. So it was kind of like, it was like harder, but I didn't let it like stop me. I used to just keep going.
Well, I could imagine the feeling whereas you've been doing this for so long behind the scenes where no one really knows you're dropping it, and then you get all this notoriety, you get to travel, you making some bread, and then you get hit with this bullshit. Like, what was your feeling going in?
It was weird, because it was like, I used to talk to God every day and ask, like, why me? You know what I'm saying? Because, like, I was at a point where my whole family started depending on me, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was the first person in my family to buy a house, and it was off music, you know what I'm saying? Like, when I caught my case and started rapping, I dropped my first tape in April of 2019. By October, I had about 50 grand legally in rap money, so it had opened my mind so far, and I'm like, why am I going to prison and I done changed? You know what I'm saying? Like, I was on pretrial for 2 years and I only progressed. Like, I started being more business savvy. Like, I wasn't carrying guns. I wasn't selling drugs. I bought me a house. I was taking care of my mama, my sisters, my brothers. And it was like, what I need to go to prison for? I just did 2 years on basically probation, and like, it was successful.
For sure.
Because they took me off house arrest after like a year and let me just like kind of be free for a year, but I still couldn't leave. Like, I couldn't do certain stuff. Like, but I was able to leave out the house, and it was just like I was only getting better and better and being more successful. So that means my family was depending on me more. Then I had to leave, and it's like, why?
I mean, I feel like it could definitely be just very demoralizing and just like losing motivation. But on the other hand, in the YouTube comments, they do say Rio dropped more consistently than some other rappers, even when he was behind the bars.
Yeah, I was prepared. That 2 years I was out, I was just working every day. Like, I miss both of my kids. Well, I miss my daughter being born because I was working. Like, I couldn't get it out of my mind that I'm finna go to prison, and I got everybody depending on me now. I got 2 kids now. It's like, I have to make sure the business straight for 5 years. Because I didn't know what was going on, you know what I'm saying?
Damn, that seems like a lot of pressure.
It was, but it made me strong because it didn't really wear me down. Like I'm a human, so I always got like, I have my days where I'd be like kind of down, but I never felt like giving up. Like it was always like, it's gonna be all right.
How did you maintain your mental while you were behind bars?
Honestly, drugs.
Fuck.
I was just smoking weed in jail, like, cause I was kind of rebellious. Like, man, I'm not a criminal. Like, I'm in here with criminals, like people who got caught for doing crazy stuff. Like, and it's like I'm not one of them. These people have been to jail 50 times in their life, and I'm talking to some people, and I'm like, I understand why you here. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause you just doing dumb stuff.
Yeah,
and it's like, I never felt like a criminal. It was like, it felt so out of place for me when I was in prison. So I used to just do what I wanted to do. Like I didn't do what prison wants you to do. I didn't work out. I didn't read. Like I didn't really go outside. I went outside a little bit to get fresh air, but I wasn't into the prison politics. Like I used to just be in my own world. I got me a cell phone and just I was on the street while I was in prison, still trying to make sure everything was good out here.
Did they know who you were while you were behind bars?
Yeah.
Like inmates and stuff?
It got worse, like closer to going home. Like when people used to just come up to me, like, because when I first went to prison, I was at a camp. So it was a lot of older people there and people who was close to going home and like, they'd come to me like, man, my son just called and said that you a rapper. Like it'll be 6 months, a guy be with me and never know who I am. I never told nobody I rap in jail. People used to just come to me like, man, you ain't tell me you was a celebrity. And the closer I got to going home, it got worse.
Really?
Yeah, because I went to like 3 different prisons during my bid, from Indiana to Kentucky to Arkansas. Yeah.
You really had like killers crying to you and stuff in jail?
Yeah, that's a fact. Like, real tough man, like, used to break down. But it was because, like, the connection, like, because I wasn't bougie. Like, people would, you know, when they find out you somebody, they expect you to be different. Like, I wasn't better than nobody, you know what I'm saying? So people used to, like, connect. Like, I didn't get into one fight in prison. I didn't argue with nobody. It was never nothing bad. It was always positive. Like, and I hung with older people that was like, been down for a while and that's like more so institutionalized. So I used to I'd be like that basically like a shoulder to cry on.
Damn.
Because I don't get involved with nothing that's going on in there.
Was it hard to avoid that type of shit though?
Not really. Because in prison, like, as a man, you just stay to yourself. You stay out of people's business and you'll be all right. Like, it teach you how to, like, focus, like, and just mind your business, basically. Like, that's what a lot of people problem be in prison. They don't mind their business. They be like, worry about everything that's going on instead of what's real.
Yeah.
And it's like, that was like, it wasn't real. It was just like a world inside of the world. So it's like, this is real out here where bills got to be paid and people got to be took care of. And there, you really don't got to do nothing because they going to give you 3 yachts and a cot. Like, they going to make sure you got clothes and food. And so you can be in there and live rent free. But when you got to take care of people, when you got people depending on you, you can't get caught up in the prison politics because you'll die. Or you'll be in jail longer.
Yeah, no, I feel that. Were you writing raps while you were behind bars?
Nah. I tried. I was in a hole one time for like 4 months in a room by myself, and I tried to write a rap, but I couldn't. Like, I couldn't even.
You need the beat? You need to hear the beat?
Yeah. And it was like, I just couldn't.
It's probably not
think. Like, it's
not a very inspiring place.
Yeah, like, it's not. like when I got home, I could kind of rap about stuff or how I was feeling when I was there. But when I was there, I couldn't really, like, I couldn't start a song. Like at one time, I had recorded a song on my phone on BandLab. I was just feeling good one day, and I just freestyled some stuff on BandLab. But that was probably the only time I made a song in jail.
Wow. And then to come back home, and now you got 600 in the tuck.
Yeah. Yeah, when I came home, I had to get back on house arrest, so I was in the house, and I was just, that's all I knew, like every day. My whole 6 months in the house, I was rapping every day.
That's so fire. I want to ask, where's your head at the night before you go home?
It was like all over the place. I thought I wasn't going home, honestly.
How'd you find out?
Now, I knew my date, because, like, the way it was, like, you gonna know when you're going home probably 4 months out. Sometimes quick, like, longer. Like, they supposed to put you in for halfway house 18 months from your date. And then your date's supposed to come back within 6 months. So, really, you supposed to know when you're going home a year out. Because in the feds, you don't go. Like, I got 5 years, but you don't do that the whole time because they got good credit. And then it's like little programs, but I didn't qualify for nothing, so I had to do 85%.
Damn.
So before I went to jail, I had got my paper, and it showed my term date is December 11th, 24. So in my mind, that was my date. Even though I could have went home sooner, I used to just be like, this the date, because I don't want to put this in my head and it don't happen.
Yeah.
And I ended up going home on that day. It was crazy.
Wow.
Because I really supposed to went home in like June of 24. But it ended up being my date.
So the day before, are you like, are people congratulating you? Are people, like where are the nerves at?
It was kind of like weird because like the dorm I was in, like, I became the life of the dorm. Like, I don't even know how because I didn't interact with everybody, but it's just the way I carried myself. So it was kind of like people were sad. Like, damn, you finna leave? I'm like, yeah. Like, I gave all my stuff away, like everything. And like, but I was seeing the prison I was at was like messed up. So they used to like, cause the federal prison is messed up. Like, they do what they want to do. So, like, if they don't sign off on your paper or the ward, anything, like, you will be stuck. And I seen a couple guys who date came and they didn't go home. So that's what I was thinking, like, man, this just ain't something gonna happen. And we had a jet lined up. I had my people down there. And it was like I couldn't sleep. I'm like, man, watch something happen. And, like, my bus was supposed to leave at 5 in the morning. So they supposed to come get me at like 3:30 after they count and take me to intake to get ready. 5 o'clock came and I was still sitting in my room. I'm like, how? My bus gone now. So what am I supposed to do? And I went to the office and asked the officer, I'm like, I was supposed to go home today. She like, yeah, but they ain't said nothing. So I'm like, she called her up to the front. They like, we don't got no early releases today. Like, everybody that get released gonna be after 9 o'clock. So I'm like, how if I got my bus ticket and it say 5 o'clock in the morning? So she asked them she told them my name and they like, I don't see no release for him. Man, that was like the worst moment in my life. Like, I went back to my room. I couldn't even think. And like, it was this older cat that I was cool with. And like, he been anticipating for me. So when he seen me come out with my head down, he like, man, like, they damn near cried. You know what I'm saying?
I was like, that would damn near make me cry. What the fuck? He like,
man, he like, what the fuck, man? He like, then we was locked in the unit, so we couldn't go to the administration and see what's going on. We had to wait till like 6 o'clock when it opened, but they didn't come. Damn. So when 6 came and they opened the doors, nobody was in the administration office. So I'm like, is this a joke? You know what I'm saying? The fucking lady ended up being late that day. So I went up there.
Oh, my God.
She like, oh, my God, sit down. I'm like, damn, I left my phone on the bed, so now I gotta go back to the unit. I'm like, I need to go get some mail. She let me go back. She like, hurry up and come back up here. So I go back, I tell my boy, like, man, I think I'm finna go. Like, cause the look on her face was like she messed up. I go back up there, she rushed me out the door. She opened the door and it was just like, she like, bye.
Holy shit.
Like, and the feds like, it's a driver that's an inmate and they take you to the bus stop. And I seen the car right there and it was like surreal. I had called home and told my people like, y'all can leave, like it's over. And they like, no. I was like, man, I'm just finna go to sleep, man. I can't think. And they ain't leave, thankfully.
Oh my God.
So I ended up getting out about 8 o'clock. Yeah.
Straight to the PJ.
Yeah.
Not a helicopter, but a PJ.
PJ. Yeah.
All right, man. Walk me through that, because I seen that vlog, and watching that vlog, I was just so happy for you, man. It was just the energy was radiating through it, bro. Like,
it was crazy because it's like I didn't even have no song. Like I'm telling them, like, man, I don't even know what I'm gonna do. But I told everybody like I want to drop my first day out song on the first day out. Like I don't want to wait. I want to give them exactly. So we brought the camera and everything to Memphis where I was getting picked up at, and we was recording before I had a song. And I'm like, I'm listening to beats while we on the plane. I had Wayne fly down to Atlanta. He met us at the house. And when I got in there, like, it was like crazy because we had an Airbnb and we was kind of pressed for time because I had to turn myself into the halfway house by 9 o'clock that night. By the time we got to Atlanta and got done doing what we doing, it was probably 5 o'clock. So I'm like, I got 4 hours and I still ain't got the sun. So we go to start making the sun. The fucking power went out in the house. Like the whole street, power went out. Somebody hit a pole. I'm like, man, this just ain't meant. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't got time to really move around. And for some reason, I think the power was working in one part of the house and we found a spot. Hurry up and try to record it. Then my baby mama pulled up with my kids, like, unexpected. I didn't tell her where I was going. She knew the day I was coming home, but I didn't want her to bring my kids to see me because I know I had to go to the halfway house and, like, they was gonna be confused, like, you home, where you going? But I gotta go here and I gotta stay in here. So I wanted them to see me the next day at the halfway house so they can know, like, it's almost over. So she pulled up and it was kind of like a party pooper, you know what I'm saying? Because I had my girl with me and she was trying to fight her. It was crazy. That's why the line when I said my baby mama fucking up my mood, that wasn't me bashing. It was real, like this just happened. And it was like, she threw my mood off, you know what I'm saying? And like, I started recording the song. Like I was recording when she came. So I did that. Then I just stopped, like halfway through. Went outside and was just like, because then they had posted the location we was at and like, I thought I was finna get in trouble because I was supposed to go straight to that. I wasn't supposed to be in Atlanta. So I'm like, man, I hope this not gonna be, because people could go back to prison for that because you violated your thing. So now I'm worried about that. Like, if I get to the halfway house and they see this shit on the internet, I'm fucked. So I was threw off. I came back in, I told him to change the beat. Like, it was too slow for me. He changed the beat, I rapped some more. We wrapped the video up, I turned myself in. The next morning, they called me to the office with the fucking YouTube on. Like, what is this? You got 500,000 views. I didn't even know.
And this is you getting the chain. This is you getting the rollie. This is you on the PJ.
God damn. So she like, how did you do all this in the 5 hours? I'm like, that's old. You know what I'm saying?
That's AI.
I'm like, we did that before I went to prison and just set it up like that. And she was like, that makes sense. Like, and she like let me kind of get off on it. And I'm like, damn. I didn't even know the videos that, like, it had 500,000 views that morning.
It was
I'm like,
a spectacle.
What the fuck? I ain't even seen it yet. I went back in there and watched it on my phone. I'm like, damn. And it just came together so perfect, like how I wanted it to be, like just natural. Like this is what happened. I don't know what happened. This is what happened. Like I didn't want to write it in jail and come home. Like I wanted to like act in it. You know what I'm saying?
See, because I'm thinking, all right, he's got these pre-written raps already. Like while he's locked up, he's gonna come out, spit some shit real quick. But the fact that you like had to embrace the vibe of that day makes that song so much sicker.
Yeah. Like I literally got in the Maybach at the Greyhound station. Like that was not planned. You know what I'm saying? It was like last minute. Like I didn't know what I was gonna do, so I kind of just went with the flow and did whatever happened, said whatever happened.
How much money did you spend that day?
I really didn't spend no money. I had bought all my jewelry and stuff before I came home.
Oh, okay. So that was you just getting it.
Yeah, I had bought my jewelry. Yeah, I bought everything before I came home. So it was kind of like, you know, it was ready for me. It was a $200,000 day, though. Yeah, I didn't spend no money, though, but it was a $200,000 day.
That vlog was special. So then you get out, and then now you have to go be in a halfway house, which is like still supervision.
Yeah.
With like a, what is it, like a PO type of thing?
No, it's kind of like prison. It's just halfway. So it's like you can get passes to go to work and like go look for a job and hygiene. But for the first, I think, 10 days, you got to sit in there. You can't leave. And it's like you still in BOP custody, so you got to take a drug test once or twice a week. You can't do nothing really, but you can go to work and stuff, but you got to wait, you know what I'm saying? So the first 2 weeks was kind of like prison. Like, you know, there's still people in here that can lock me up, you know what I'm saying?
How long did you have to do that for?
I came home December 11th. They sent me home on an ankle monitor January 23rd. But I had to report to the halfway house every week. But I was confined to home. I couldn't leave home. They was letting me go to the studio, though, at first. Then they put me back in the halfway house because I went to a show. But I got permission to go, you know what I'm saying? Because I was on a bend, so I couldn't sneak. But it was something with them. And they was, I guess, trying to save themselves, so they locked me up for it.
Damn.
But I didn't get in trouble. They just held me. Then they let me go home after like 2 weeks. Then I went back because my baby mama caught up there on me and lied on me.
Shit.
They sent me back, but I didn't get in trouble again. They held me for 2 weeks. Then they let me go back home. And then I just stayed at home. They stopped letting me go to the studio. I put the studio in the house, and I just had to stay in the house until July 11th.
And now all that is cleared. You're a free man officially.
Yeah, I'm out of custody now. I'm under the hands of the Department of Justice now, not the Bureau of Prisons. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm still on probation, but it's way more lenient. Like she let me travel. She really let me do anything. I just gotta ask her.
Yeah, man. I've seen your tour dates. It seemed like you're stopping in every fucking city in the United States.
62 cities. We 18 in right now.
How's it feel?
It's surreal, man. We had the show today. It got canceled. Sold out too. The show tomorrow got canceled in San Francisco, but I kind of needed this break. You know what I'm saying? Like, just, you know.
I mean, that shit just sounds tiring. You're doing a different show every day?
Yeah. And then from, like 2 days ago to the 20th, it's a show every day, literally, like no breaks. Different city every day. So that was like, today was like, God gave us a break because it was supposed to be like 21 days straight without a break.
And it's going to be cool to be able to drop a project. And are you going to perform some of the new songs on
I've been
tour?
performing. I've been performing some of them, like a few songs that's already out off the tape. But I'm probably perform some new ones like the end of the week. I'm gonna let them ride out and see which ones they like the most. And I'm gonna perform some of the new ones. And then we're gonna start rolling them in, like closer to the end of the tour.
What were some of the big differences from going into coming out, just based on like the culture or, you know, things that were like a little bit eye opening? Like, damn, this shit is kind of different now. Because I feel like you went in at like a very transitional time in the world, where it's just like, you know,
it was still COVID a little bit.
And now it's like content, AI, live streaming.
Serious. Like when I went to prison, AI, I don't even think, well, we didn't know about it. Because it was like so much stuff that it made me feel like I was gone for a long time. Because I'm like, damn, like people wearing different clothes now. People is literally back wearing old clothes like FUBU and True Religion and big clothes. And it's like when I went to jail, everybody was wearing Amiris and like it was the tight pants. And it's like, how did everything change so fast? You know what I'm saying?
And to be connected.
The way the world is, like every 2 years, it shifts. Then with the internet stuff, it's crazy. Like I still, like these cars that been driving by themselves, I never like would have thought that. Like I just was out and I didn't see stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
No, I feel it. All right, before we wrap up, I gotta ask. There's a clip of Babyface E saying you tried to buy a gun off him. Is this a true story? Allegedly. Excuse me. Allegedly. I didn't say it.
I honestly don't remember, but I don't think he lied on me. I don't remember. Like it sounded like something I would have did, but I used to do that when I was in the hood. Like every time I see a young dude with a gun, I'd be like, "Sell it to me."
Just to test him, though. Just to test him, or what?
It's like a test, and it's like a
because.
What you got that gun for, man? Like, give it to me. I'm finna sell it. I'm gonna give it to somebody, you know, just get it off you. Or like if I be by myself and I see somebody with a gun, it'll be like a, cause I ain't scared, but I'm smart, you know what I'm saying? So I'll be like, let me buy your gun. Don't try to rob me, don't, you know what I'm saying? Sell it to me. Like,
yeah, cause that's a little red flaggish. If I got the gun and someone's trying to buy it, I'm like, hold on, what you want my gun for, bro?
Allegedly,
exactly. What does Rio Da Yung Og do besides rap? Like, what do you do for fun aside from all the music?
Honestly, nothing. Like I rap. That's all I do. For fun, I rap. Like when I'm bored, I rap. Like every day. Like like right now, I'm working, but that's what the next part of my life gonna be about. Like it's having fun. Spending more time with my kids, traveling, like actually living. Like, cause for the last 6 years, it's just been work. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, besides prison, but when the rapping started working, I just never stopped it. Cause I'm not comfortable. So I don't want to just, I don't know, I look at it
take
like
it for
a
granted
real
kind
job,
of thing.
you know what I'm saying? So it's like, if I get a job at one of these factories and they want me to work 16 hours a day, 7 days, 6 days a week, I got to do that every day. Like I can't have fun, or it's like, to me, that's what this is for me. Like I don't look at this stuff as fun. Like the people with me be having fun. I don't really be having fun. I be working. Like even when I'm chilling, like I want to shoot a video, or it got to be something going on that's going to generate some money later, because I'm not comfortable. Once I get comfortable, mentally, like, I want to just live, like, and that's why I'm working so hard the rest of this year. Because next year I want to chill, like, I want to live and have fun. I want to enjoy time with my family and my kids and just live.
Now that's real. Yeah, like, do you ever have moments where you get to sit back and smell the flowers? Because to be able to pull off what you've pulled off in the rap game in terms of pioneering a sound, it's like, bro, especially nowadays, like that shit is very difficult to do.
Yeah.
And nowadays, there's so many Rio clones.
Yeah.
Like, does it ever hit you? Like, damn, like I'm really one of these goats in the game.
I still don't really, like I'm feeling it now because like I've been meeting people. I just been seeing people, like everywhere we go, somebody know me. And it's like, God damn, like we'll be in fucking Idaho. And it's like, I can't even sneak. Like,
I mean, the amount of songs that are Rio flow, I feel like that's just a record in itself. Like,
yeah.
You ever see these kids on TikTok like sounding just like you?
Yeah.
Like
people
that?
Be showing me and they be like, I just be laughing. I like it because it's like, you know, it's inspiring, like, cause like the good thing about it is people don't understand that I'm just being myself. Like a lot of people do it and they sound corny because it'd be like you're trying too hard. Like I don't promote domestic violence. I don't promote gun violence, none of that. I'm just being myself and talking about what I've seen, like, or what I hear, like, or, you know what I'm saying? But I see people that just be saying stuff and it be like, it sound dumb. Like the stuff I say sound dumb, but it don't because it's me. And once a person meet me, it'd be like, oh, like that's just him. And it's like, I done met people that's not like that. But when they rap, it'd be like, they be a completely different person, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's cool because it's like, I inspire people to, like, if I could just change one person and like show them like you can actually change your life off what you doing, you know what I'm saying? Like, do it. Like, if it worked, if you could take the Rio flow and make money off it, do it. Like, that's what it's for.
Does it ever trip you out on like established artists reaching out to you and showing love where you'd be like, damn,
Yeah.
you know?
I was just going through my DM the other day. It's like, I didn't even see it. Like, everybody on Instagram that said something to me. Like all the top rappers, like whether it was Welcome Home or We Gotta Do a Song, and I'm like, damn, everybody know me. Like, that's crazy. Like, every artist, like, but this the game we in, I guess, so. Cause like, I know, I be up on all the artists, like, so it's like, damn, they just like me. Like, they look, pay attention. Cause I don't be thinking I'm that big still, cause it's like, I'm me, you know what I'm saying? So for me to be going out of town and just meeting different people and seeing it, like,
It hits different.
it hit different.
Man. Well, I really appreciate you taking the time. I'm excited for the new project. Make sure you guys go check that out.
Yeah. Flint, feeling like I'm not through. 810 day. Tonight, we're gonna change the dynamics tonight. Cause a lot of people think I lost it. I be seeing the comments, they say, oh, we need the old Rio back in. Like, no, you don't. Like the old Rio got in trouble, went to prison, didn't have millions. Like, we need the new Rio. Like, we need everybody got to grow.
The evolved Rio.
The flow really not going to ever change because I'm being myself. I'm not going to stop being myself. So you got to understand that as people, we grow. And if I'm being myself, then the music got to grow. You know what I'm saying? If I stay the same, that means I'm not growing. So it's like, but when this album come out, they going to understand. Cause I'm still talking shit. I'm still no hooks. I'm still having fun with it. It's just, you know, I'm growing. I'm seeing more stuff. Like, cause like I didn't start off talking about Ferraris and Lamborghinis and all that because I didn't know about it. But now I know about it. I you know, I done gained stuff. And I live in a nice house in a nice area now, so it's gonna be a little different. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah, I mean, you gotta
overall.
You got to live life to, you know, go back in the studio and,
Exactly.
you know, spit the raps.
Exactly.
Hey, man, well, I'm looking forward to the project. I really appreciate you taking the time. This has been the Rio Da Yung Og interview.
Yes, sir.
Welcome
First
home.
official one since I've been home.
He's back, man.
Yeah, we here.